2018, the revival year for Battlefront 2. Now, I could do a very in-depth review of 2018, but I feel like loads of people have already done that. What I want to give you here today is a complete, honest review and some opinions from a day one player, someone who has been with Battlefront 2 since launch, who's actually been with the Battlefront franchise, or the EA Battlefront franchise, since the very start, when the first Battlefront launched back in 2015. And yes, I'm talking about EA Star Wars games, I'm not talking about the older Star Wars games in this video. Remember to leave a like if you enjoy, guys, and let me know how would you rate this year on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not too great and 10 being pretty amazing. Now, it's been a hard year, guys, it has in a lot of ways, and I hate to say that. I honestly thought when the progression launched things were going to pick up a lot faster than they did. The year has ended off in an incredible way, and I really do eagerly anticipate 2019. And this goes to answer a question I get asked a lot: why did you stay with Battlefront? Why didn't you just quit when things weren't going too well? And that comes down to persistence. I don't give up very easily. And throughout all those dark months, I just had this glimmer of hope. Star Wars seems to depend on that word hope. You hear it in all the new movies. It pretty much surrounds the franchise. But I had hope that things would get better. The main thing really was the fact that how appreciated Obi-Wan and Grievous are, like the memes by the community. I know that sounds so stupid, but everywhere you go you see like General Kenobi, hello there, all that stuff. And I just knew that along the lines, you know, if they don't start adding content like Obi-Wan, like Grievous, and then Count Dooku and Anakin, nobody's going to play this game, and they're not going to want a second dead Battlefront game. And I was right. A lot of people thought Dooku would probably not arrive, Anakin probably not, but Obi-Wan and Grievous would, and we ended up getting the announcement of all four. At points, guys, it was very slow, you know, my channel seemed to race up around December of last year, 2017, and then around February time just completely dropped, and we had, you know, a decent amount of subscribers on the channel for a Battlefront channel specifically, and the live streams are kind of dead, no one was watching them. Some videos took off, others didn't. Things were so dark, other games were taking the spotlight, and it was hard to see this happen for another Battlefront game. I expressed my frustration. A lot of other people in the community, I'd say, to be honest, don't exactly like me, because I'm very honest, very open about what goes on here. But when it comes down to it, whether we all agree, whether we all disagree with what's going on, we all want the same thing, and that is for Battlefront 2 to succeed. And let's agree on this, no matter what your opinions are. It's succeeding right now, isn't it? It's going really well. Gone are the days of jetpack cargo, bandaged Chewbacca, Hoth skins reused from the last game. We're getting content we want now because the community have stood together. People like myself, but not just me. I'm just a small part of this community. The larger audience have voiced their opinions, and now we're getting Obi-Wan Kenobi, General Grievous, Geonosis. Once upon a time, that would have sounded crazy to say. Admittedly, my expectations were a lot higher at the start of the year. I was uploading videos about potential DLC seasons. Those were absolutely crazy, but yeah, the seasons we get now, or DLC, whatever, are nothing like those. But one thing I will take into consideration there is that I was judging those off like DLC from Battlefront 1, where you paid for a season pass. This is free content, so I can understand that. You know, at this point, guys, I'm so hyped for 2019. Ahsoka and Padme are in the files. Who knows if they'll arrive or not, but they've got to have some villains alongside them. Django Ventress. Who knows, Rogue One content could even come next year. Episode 9, I'm not too excited for it, but either way, probably going to bring new content. The return of the Clone Wars series, it would be a prime example there, or prime time rather, to add Ahsoka into the game. It's been a slow year, but things really picked up in November and October kind of, but especially November. Things have really come together now, and from someone, like I said, who's been here since day one, I am satisfied at this point. They could have left the game to die after the catastrophe at launch with the microtransactions, but they didn't. They took a lot longer than I expected. But at the end of the day, I'm no game developer. I don't know how this stuff works behind the scenes. And they brought it back pretty well. You know, all those months of nothing, and they've brought it back now. They must have been doing something behind the scenes. And judging by what we've got right now, what's in the files, and teasers from the developers. I think next year is going to be a huge year, and I have to say it's an honour to be a part of the Battlefront community, because whether you like me, whether you don't, we've got a big year next year ahead, and I think we're all going to enjoy it. I really do. Some of my videos next year you'll agree with, some you'll disagree with, but it's going to be a huge year, guys, and that's what I wanted to say in this video. I can't wait for 2019. This year's been the revival year, and I look forward to it. I'll see you in the new year, everyone.